Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. This video is winter stock up, 5 poverty meals and holiday treats. Okay, let's start over here. So if you don't have a stockpile and you don't have any money, you just buy one item per week and it adds up before you know it. Okay, number one thing is beans. Okay, I think these Dollar Tree beans for $1, they're not $1.25, they're $1, are a good deal. And then this is a 2-pound bag of rice that I bought at Dollar Tree for $1.25. And then these are crackers. These are good for soup, you know, floating in your soup. So, okay, 1 bag of pasta. This is $4 pasta, and I got this at Grocery Outlet for $1. So shopping for sales really helps. So we have some good beans. We have some good carbs. Okay, 1 can of tuna. And 1 large can of pink salmon. Okay, when you used to go to the food pantry, you always got a big can of salmon, but not so much these days. So I just wait around till I find them on sale, or just buy 1 per week. This is homemade peanut butter, but it can be any kind of peanut butter. And those are Walmart peanuts. And then I have Dollar Tree jam. So peanut butter, jam, and then, you know, you have crackers, whatever kind you like. Then tea. I find this Dollar Tree tea to be a good value. Okay, that's what we've got so far. Dollar Tree has a nice bag of grits. And you can eat those with eggs and bacon or sausage or, you know, whatever, or no meat, cheese. Then I got this bag of oatmeal at Grocery Outlet for 50 cents. So always shopping for the markdowns. Then I have some coffee creamer. I bought this big one at Ralph's. And then I made milk. I heated 1 cup water, and I added 2 tablespoons of dry coffee creamer, but they say it should be half and half, but I've never seen that. And if you need a little milk for cooking, they say twice as much of the liquid. I don't know about that either. Okay, so that's, then I put the cornbread. You can buy the mix, but once you get a good recipe, if you can get these bigger bags. This makes a lot of cornbread. Then over here, I bought cheese. Uh-oh, I'm losing control. Cheese, I think I got this at Ralph's. This is really going to help. Oh, I put a can of evaporated milk here. Okay, cheese and milk. Here is a shot of the list. So coffee creamer is vegetable oil and sugar. But if you're running out of milk, it's no time to be splitting hairs. So this is a good startup for a winter stock up. Now I'll show you, last month I canned chicken wings, chicken thighs, boneless, applesauce, pickles, brisket, and pork. And that was really successful. And if you heat one of those cans and make some mashed potatoes or some rice or some homemade bread. All right, now let's go to the poverty meals. All right, they're over here. Okay, my neighbor has his Christmas tree up. I go, yeah, you better get started this year. I bought this at the thrift store, very cheap. And I bought the candles and this nice painting very cheap at the thrift store. So if you need holiday decor, consider the thrift store. Then you can just redonate it. Okay, one meal is 1 can Vienna sausages. I bought these today. The dog likes them too. 74 cents, I think. 78 cents. Okay, so you just fry them in a little oil. And then you make a 2-egg omelet. Just mix eggs and you have your milk. And then if you have some cheese, which you do, you can make a little cheese omelet with Vienna sausages and tea. Okay, I had 1 can of bean and bacon soup that I mixed with milk until I got it as thick as I liked it. And then I had crackers with ham and cheese. And I had good ham and good Swiss cheese. Number 3 is top ramen is 33 cents. Top ramen with fry bread, I would make 2 large and tea. Okay, one can tuna. A serving size is raw rice, 3 tablespoons. And I would put some coconut milk or some coffee creamer on it with some dry fruit. That is good. Okay, let's see what number I have. Macaroni and cheese. If you make this stuff good, it's good. And you have cheese over there to add to it. So let me give you, and then I have Walmart soda that I bought for $1 over here. Okay, so there's the food. Then I have holiday treats. Okay, these were $1.50, so I thought I will take these because I want to make for the snacks granola bars and fruit cups or Jell-O. And I'll just make granola and add these pumpkin spice morsels to it. And then this was on sale for $1.50. So that is like the best popcorn for making popcorn balls, and I just so happened to buy marshmallows. So I'll fan out so you can get, okay, let's go back over here because I want to talk to you guys about the flower arrangements. Okay, this is a fun hobby, but it is a very messy hobby, to say the least. So you can get really nice vases in the thrift store. And then you wouldn't think so, but there was no flowers today in Walmart. This is my rose bush, and it didn't have any roses. So I put some in. This rose, something in the backyard chewed all the petals off, and it still blooms, so it's doing pretty good. This is my pepper plant. And then this is a really pretty vase. And so that is my flower arrangements. Okay, so let's see. We had winter stock up. That's the major thing here. Okay, I want to talk about false prophets for a minute, something I'm seeing. Okay, number 1 point is the devil always overplays his hand, always. So what you will see is something, and you'll say to yourself, you know, that's kind of strange. What he's saying or she's saying, there's just something strange about that. Okay, now, number 1 thing. The Holy Communion or the Holy Cross or religious chants. Okay, if one of the things the devil cannot stand is the communion. So if a host was put in his mouth, he would spit it out like he was poison. So when you see sacrilegious comments or activities with the communion, that's a red flag. Then the Holy Cross, as you know, you've always seen in the Exorcist movies, they cannot stand, the devils cannot stand a cross. And then I want to make, there's holy chants, you've probably heard them, but Jeffrey Dahmer had a chant. And I thought, wow, and the guy said, I can't describe it. One day, this woman came up behind me, and you know, she looked evil, and she started chanting, and I turned around and I said, you know, Jeffrey Dahmer used to do that. And I'm telling you guys, I could not describe it to you if I had to. So any of those three signs are really a bad sign, right? So once you like these are red flags, then when you come back and you listen to the person, you say to yourself, oh, wow, okay, now think about these people that are off sudden destruction. And you go, oh my gosh, what happened? Well, sudden destruction happened. Okay, sound doctrine. Okay, when we see people, especially leaders of churches, divert from sound doctrine, that doesn't mean the entire church is corrupt, but it definitely means that the clergy, whoever they are corrupt. And actually, out of all the things, the Holy Communion, desecration of the communion, is probably one of the most serious. So, okay, now the leaders in the end of times will stand before the masses and declare the faith. But instead of doing that, they will not do that. They will not do that at all. In fact, quite the contrary. And they will be convinced, and they will speak very confidently. And they will justify wars, warmongers, that's a bad sign. Killing of innocents, that is a bad sign. Calling good bad and bad good. Okay, so, you know, anything that's, you know, we're seeing a lot of it now, and you're going, wow, what is this person, where is this person coming from? Okay, now, the Bible. Okay, there is a story about two Adventist ladies that decided to go to the Jim Jones church. And so what happened was, one day, for some odd reason, he climbed to the top of a ladder, and he took the Bible with him, and he slammed it to the ground, and he said in effect that I am the final word of God. So the Adventist women ran out of there because, you know, they've been schooled that's bad. And so fortunately for them, they didn't meet a bad fate. Then there was an Adventist story about there were some Christian missionaries, and it was in a non-Christian country. And so they rounded up the Christians, and they just started terrorizing the people. And one of the things they did is they started, like, you know, slamming the Bible around, throwing the Bible on the ground, doing all this stuff to the Bible. And they had all the adults on the stage. And out of the crowd came a tiny girl. She picked up the Bible, and at that point, all their terrorizers left. So when we see this, you know, so what happens if you see any of these things? You say to yourself, when you hear it, and then it's like you come back to watch their stuff, and it's like you have new eyes. And there's stuff about, I just follow my own way, and, you know, and you say to yourself, no. So, okay, you guys, I will see you soon. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And God bless you all.